Good morning, guys. So today the plan is to go Animal Kingdom. I think today is like our fourth day here. But truth be told, yesterday we had plans to go Animal Kingdom yesterday, but I had to cancel the reservation because everyone was tired. No one got up in time for us to leave. So instead, we decided to go Walmart, get some food, do some cooking.
So, some people wake up.
Yes, some persons woke up like myself and Danwick, but Mommy and Ricky got up late. So yeah, as I was saying, today the plan is to go Animal Kingdom, and hopefully it is good. And
it was best the day that the kids and I went the thing the water was so dizzy actually.
I'm not sure if they have that much rides, Danwick.
I actually have 5 rides. 60 rides.
Yes, at the moment we're just waiting on our Uber to come. So when it comes, we're just
waiting the taxi today because the taxi so late.
Yeah, so we're waiting on our Uber to come. So when the Uber comes, as usual, I just bring you guys along for you to see what Animal Kingdom entails. So yeah, just come along. Let's move on. So now we're going to go on to the Kilimanjaro Safari. Hi.
Seeing animals spotting, guys. Let's grab some of the animals that fly out there today. Now I can see, hanging out on these shorelines, there are a whole bunch of pink-backed pelicans. They are named for their backs turning an interesting shade of pink during their nesting season, and if you look, their backs are an interesting shade of pink because it's their nesting season. They're also colonial birds, so they tend to group up, much like these ones are here. Now friends, I encourage you to look out the left-hand side closely at the water. You might be able to see Nile hippos. They've passed through this area before, and they actually have a really interesting way of moving through the water. They don't really float. They'll sink to the bottom and then walk or run wherever they want to go. They kind of just look like a dark blob in the water, and I do believe that is a little hippo moving through the water right over there. They definitely get a little bit bigger than that, so we're going to go around the corner and see if we can spot any more, but I really encourage you to check out the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. There's a viewing pool for Nile hippos there, and you can really appreciate just how cool looking they are. You might be able to see the gigantic incisors at the front of their mouths. Those are not needed for eating their herbivores. There's the rest of them right back there. They mostly just use their big teeth for self-defense and to show other animals who's boss. Now, talking about the boss, on the left-hand side, we are passing over a whole bunch of Nile crocodiles. Now, Nile crocodiles can get up to 9... Oh, fully seated, friends. Fully seated. Everybody sitting down over the crocs. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are Nile crocs. All right, as we head up this bridge, we are exiting the Safi River region and the Little Itsuri Forest as a whole, and we're moving towards an overlook of the savannah. That means we're going to see a pretty dramatic change in landscape, along with a big change in the animals that live on that landscape. The animals of the Little Itsuri Forest rely on their camouflage to survive, whereas the animals of the savannah rely on their speed and agility to survive. Now, one of those first big changes in landscape is coming up on the right-hand side. That is the baobab tree, also nicknamed the upside-down tree because it looks like it's got its roots sticking up in the air, but it doesn't. It just remains leafless for 9 months out of the year. This helps it to retain water, so then during the dry months, animals are able to go to the baobab tree, strip the bark off, and access the water inside. This also gives it the nickname, the Tree of Life. Now, as we make our way down onto the savannah, we get to see a landscape shaped by the animals that live here. The bottom of the tree canopy is trimmed by giraffes, and the grass is great for hee-haw as much as they sniff and chuff to communicate. Now, we are moving between quite a few Maasai giraffes, and it does look like the one directly in front of us is intent on causing a giraffic jam. So, we'll hang out here and give you a good look at the giraffes while we wait for this giraffe to step out of the road. Like I said, giraffic jam. It happens a lot. It's got a name. Now, a group of giraffes can be referred to as a tower, fitting for the tallest land mammals in the world. They can get up to 20 feet tall. They'll fall 6 feet when they're born, and they can run at speeds up to 30 miles per hour when they're full grown. And you can see those ossicones on top of their heads, like I mentioned with the male okapis. Fuzzy little nubs. You might be able to see their prehensile tongues at work. The tongues that move like we can move our fingers. Except the difference between the okapi tongue and the giraffe tongue is giraffes have blue tongues. There's also some wildebeest at the top of the hill at the right-hand side. Now, wildebeest can group up into herds as big as 1.5 million in the wild. And, they can actually migrate between 500 to 1,000 miles. And a group of flamingos can be called a flamboyance. So you might notice that this flamboyance is hanging out on an island that's the shape of a hidden Mickey. If you look at the right-hand side, there's actually 2 rhinos hanging out right over there in those trees. Now, those are white rhinos. White rhinos are a lot more social than black rhinos. They tend to hang out in groups, also known as crashes. And I believe at the left-hand side, I can see 3 cheetahs laying down in the very bottom left corner of that yard. They're kind of between all those little sticks and logs. There's 3 of them. They're kind of laying by each other. One's flicking their tail at the very bottom. Now, cheetahs are the fastest nocturnal animals. They spend 16 to 20 hours out of the day sleeping or resting. And there's that female lion. Looks like she's just resting right now. And then in the wild, whenever the sun goes down, the females will leave the den and start the hunt, while the males will stay back and help protect the den and his cubs.
Mommy, I just saw 2 lions.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what is that?
Now, it's cool to know that a lion's vocalizations can actually be heard up to 5 miles away. The world. The reason I know that's a female ostrich is because she's got gray feathers. Male ostriches only see about 10 meters ahead of them, but they can hear really well. So there is one on top of the car. The rest are just kind of hanging out in front of the post. Now, Nigerian dwarf goats are exceptionally social, sweet animals. They spend a lot of time eating, sleeping, and playing. And whenever I say they like to eat, I mean they like to eat. They've got 4 chambers in their stomach, and that allows them to eat just about anything and everything, including the stuff other animals really don't want to eat, like poison ivy. Single safari is different. So we like to say kwaherini, and that just means to go well. So friends, I suggest you go well, go wild, and have a fantastic day at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Friends on the right-hand side, watch the hands, arms, legs, and feet. The doors are sliding open, and kwaherini.
So we were just heading over to Asia, the Asian section, and apparently you can see behind the Tree of Life. So this is pretty cool. So you can basically see every single character possible. A owl, a lion, a rhino. And it seems like persons are able to go in, so we're going to go around and see if it's possible for us to go in, but this feels pretty cool. Like it. So we're finally getting to go inside the Tree of Life. Okay, so we are now inside the Tree of Life. I'm not sure what to expect, but let's see what it's all about. Alright guys, so just a little update. So it turns out the Chair Life, it was a exhibition kind of interactive show. So they had like things underneath the chairs crawling, like water spraying on you and stuff like that. So it was very engaging and I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately we weren't able to like video inside of it, like that's not allowed. What's that?
No, they're not talking on the boat. No, they're sitting there.
Yeah. So just to say, just checking in to say like we really enjoyed
We
that.
come from that side,
but unfortunately we weren't able to video it. So we're just trying to see where else we can head to. So far we visited Asia, Africa, and Dinaland. But a few of the rides weren't running at that point, so yeah.
Welcome everyone. It's me, Simba. You've all picked a very special day to visit. You see, today we've come to town for a big celebration, and you, my friends, are invited to join in the fun. Come on, everybody, get ready to clap your paws, stomp your hooves, and ruffle your feathers.
Here I come, big star coming through. Big head on a mission here. It's showtime. All right, now move aside. And settle up. Let's settle down. For the last time, I want quiet. Thank you. Maestro, if you please. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Prepare for the murkiest sky. Meticulous finding, tenacity spanning, decades of denial. You sing me why I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bare. Be prepared. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bare. Be prepared.
So we finally made it to the Pandora section, and the architecture, the design, everything on this space just like in awe, have you in awe, like the way they go around to like designing it, the concept of it, everything is just like fairy tale. I can't believe it. I know everyone is like, oh, Magic Kingdom, just because of like the different characters and stuff like that, but I feel like this is just something different. Look at this. Oh wow. I feel like in comparison to Saturday when we went Magic Kingdom, I feel like I enjoyed today more because I'm just intrigued by the architecture, the design, everything is just amazing. What kind of ride is it?
It's a motion simulator.
Motion simulator.
Slow.
Kinda. You're gonna be sitting on that seat right over there.
Yes.
And it's gonna be like you're flying over the rocks and candles.
Okay. So it's not like actual.
No, we're gonna stay in the same place the whole time.
Oh,
Okay.
you can sit this all the time.
Okay.
Everybody, can I take my next friend?
Okay, you're tall enough, Daniel. Go.
Here,
So tall! Oh my god! I'm so tall!
Oh, yeah, it's on here.
Okay.
Yes! I can go.
Oh, my God, look how it's a rock on saying.
Yes,
Mama, I
Daniel.
can go the ride because I'm tall.
Yes, I heard you,
I
Daniel.
can't be tall now.
Yes, I know that.
All is also deep.
Ma, this is the one day so full.
Yeah, it's a long walk, Donrick. I honestly feel like this is the longest we've queued for any of the rides, but hopefully it's worth it. I think so far we've been standing in the queue for like 30 minutes. So they basically have a replica of the avatar.
He said the error. Wait. That's probably the same person. Oh, they're not the same person. Daddy, that people died.
Yeah.
That guy died. It's died. Grandma. Grandma, the man died.
That avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now let's find you your avatar matches.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you okay?
All right, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
You're welcome. Here you go, bud. Neither 16 are gonna be in that back row.
Oh, Danny, come. Danny, come.
Once you get seated.
Put it on that.
Just step on you one day.
Right behind your seat.
Great, you've all made it. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you.
Sorry guys, but I'm coming to realize I only speak to you guys in the morning or when I'm actually out, and that's just because like the heat, the sun, when we get in we just want to eat, have a shower and go to bed. But the last ride I showed you guys, I didn't get to like summarize and tell you all about it, but the ride, remember I was saying to you guys we basically stood in the line for like almost 1 hour, 1.5 hours. But I think it was definitely worth it. Even Mommy, like last night, she was saying like, yeah, that was the best ride ever. She fully enjoyed it. So it was basically like an avatar immersive experience. Yeah, give thumbs up. Yeah, give thumbs up. And you did there was crying before the ride actually started. And when the ride actually started, guys, and me and Mommy there screamed like, whoa, whoa. Look across, Daniel, quiet.
And mommy like ha ha ha, but shouted at the face.
Mommy shouting on the place. Yeah, so when he got off, he's like, oh ma, I enjoyed that. Oh ma, that was so awesome. So yeah, that was definitely like the highlight of yesterday. But I feel like in general, we prefer Animal Kingdom in comparison to Magic Kingdom. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the design is a bit more interactive. I don't know, but we just preferred it. Or it could be a situation like we already went Magic Kingdom, we know what to expect, so we weren't that thrown off by Animal Kingdom. We were like a bit more prepared. I don't know, but regardless, fully enjoyed yesterday. So the plan for today is to go Universal Orlando. So we have a 2-part 1-day ticket. So hopefully it lives up to the expectation. I feel like this thing kind of set the bar high, especially yesterday. So hopefully it is good. So yeah, let's come along. We need to go ahead and order our Uber.
And mommy, we go to the airport yesterday.
We're not going to no airport, Danrick. Are you ready to go home?
No.
Okay, alright.
Not.
You're not? Do you like it here?
Hmm?
Do you like it here? Do you want to stay here?
No, I'm just gonna go to Disneyland and then.
Huh? No. Oh, you need to pay when you end up at the water park. If you end up at the water park, yeah.
Are we going to water park today?
Not today, baby.
Mommy, tomorrow we're gonna go to the water park.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Come on, let's go to the other side. Brody, get in there with your mom.
What's that? Oh, you shoot something, I thought yours gone up to 9. Your number gone up to 9. Might tell you 0. Tell me you shoot something. Might tell you 0. Don't make shoot. Alright, so as I was saying to you guys earlier, we are in Hollywood Studios, and look what I just came across. They basically have a replica of King Cross Station and then also Leicester Square Station, and if you guys look above on the street, it's saying Charing Cross Road. I just found that very funny. Given that I can actually relate and say like, oh yeah, I actually know what the station looks like. So yeah, we're going to try and go in and see if mommy is able to like get a feel of what like a UK train station is like. So yeah, let's go on in.
up and see if you can see me.
Now, what can I say when I get home today? All the long way through town and all the way back, I look round and round and I keep careful track. The next thing I spy is the Hop on Pop shop. Tots hopping on ice cream with cherries on top. As you can see, here in the heart of Seuss Landing is a carousel that's truly outstanding. And I see the trees, the truffula trees, the bright colored tops of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh blowing breeze. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. From there to here, from here to there, fantabulous things are everywhere. And just look at that red and white hat. I'm sure it belongs belongs to that black and white cat. And look out below! It's that new Magoo Zoo. Oh, what this zoo must be worth! It's the most wonderful zoo on the face of the earth. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I am. And I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. Now we bypass two unbudging Zaps, both stubbornly stuck unbudged in their tracks. Now keep your eyes peeled for Sneeches. They are known to love beaches. There's one down there, fishing. He's floating, he's wishing. He might catch a fish with a pinwheel-like tail. He might catch a fish who has fins like a sail. He might catch a fish with a checkerboard belly, or even a fish made of strawberry jelly. Say, that makes a story that no one can beat when we say that we saw it on Mulberry Street. But it still could be better. Did I ever tell you that Mrs. McCabe had 23 sons and she named them all Dave? Well, she did, and that wasn't a smart thing to do. You see, when she wanted one and calls out, "Yeah, come into the house, kid," she doesn't get one. All 23 dates of hers come on the run. Farewell to the Sneeches at the end of our fun. No time for more, we're almost done. We swing around the corner and dash through the gate. We ride to our stop, and we feel simply great. For we had a story that no one could beat. And to think that we saw it on Mulberry Street.
Good morning guys. So as you can see, I'm practically ready. Today is our last full day here. So what we plan to do today is just to go visit Typhoon Lagoon. Ideally, yesterday should have been the day that we initially planned to go to Typhoon Lagoon, but as you guys know, 2 of the days we end up sleeping it out. So yeah. Unfortunately, yesterday it was a bit of a disappointment as well. So initially we wanted to go Universal, and then after leaving Universal, visit the Premium Outlet Mall, because I really wanted to see if there was anything worth getting and stuff like that. But unfortunately, rain come down. Guys, let's talk about this for a minute. Guys, I almost lost my kidney yesterday. I almost lost Donrick. Can you believe that? Donrick, why does this feel so high? Yeah, but we ordered food and we're going back to the seating area. Donrick had the juice. I saw Donrick in front of me. And then by the time I put on the plate, the tray, put on the tray, and I'm turning to say, Donrick, come sit here. There was no Donrick. I'm like, Ricky, where's your child? Mommy, you see Donrick? Nobody saw Donrick. So my eyes started fluttering now, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, no, keep calm. I walked back to the restaurant direction, couldn't find him. And then I'm like, okay, so probably just walk straight ahead, still couldn't see him. And then as I was about to just start shouting Donrick, I just saw a group of persons looking at me, and then they were waving. Look behind them, and it was Donrick crying, oh, mommy. But that, I wouldn't wish that experience on anyone. My heart was just pumping, boom, 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 boom. And then even when I took him up, it was oh, mama, I thought I lost you. It wasn't a good experience. But yeah, I think after that we just sat down, ate, and we did like 2 rides. To be honest, we didn't really enjoy the rides. I don't know if because we went Disney before, our expectation is a bit too high. I don't know. But when you compare even the old layout of Universal in comparison to Disney, I would choose Disney all over again. And then even Mama was saying the same thing as well. She's like, oh no, we went to the better one. We should have like saved the better one for last. But we didn't know. We didn't know it was like that. And as I keep saying, initially we were supposed to go Universal first, just to like get a little taster of what the theme parks are like, and then go Disney after. But we're too tired to change the tickets. I don't think I said that as well. Like the tickets, my brother hooked us up with tickets, so in reality we only had to pay for 1 ticket. So that was a real life saver. Save us a good little sum of money, because these theme park tickets are expensive. Expensive. I didn't really know of the cost. I don't know what it is really, because I didn't really check the cost of anything before deciding to like come Disney. We're just like, oh, we want to go Vegas, we want to go Florida, we want to go New York, and then we're like, oh, let's just do a little two trips in one. And then I already sold on the idea, I already mentioned it to mommy. So when I started seeing the cost now, I'm like, we're gone too far in now to change it. But I think going forward, I'm going to start looking at the prices first before conditioning my mind to say, yeah, I'm definitely going somewhere. But yeah, in general, we didn't really enjoy Universal as much. I guess if you're like an older kid, or you guys are definitely into like the larger rides, you want that thrill, you want that full roller coaster experience, then yeah, definitely go to Universal. If not, and you're looking for a more safer alternative, more family friendly vibe, then I'll choose Disney any day. But yeah, I already have on my swimsuit underneath. I just wearing this little top over. I did have another top that I planned to wear initially, but then I'm not really feeling that again. I'm not really feeling it. So I think I'm just going to do a little plait like yesterday, do my eyebrows, and then get going.
Wait, I'm going there.
So we finally made it to Typhoon Lagoon, but this is what the queue is looking like. Oh, it's open now. Ricky, are you coming? Yeah, so let's go and explore, see what it's like.
What? That's the water.
Yeah. Which way? That way? Yeah. How much? Ricky, which direction? Alright, come down here. Come right side. Can I get one in the shade? In the shade. What's that? Yeah.
Are we gonna sit down? Wait, Mommy, we're going to
Unfortunately, I don't have a GoPro, so I'm not able to go in the water, but I was saying was in there for like a good 20 minutes. but I just decided to like bring the camera out so you guys can see what it's looking like every, you say like 30 seconds or so. Yeah, every 30 seconds or so a huge wave comes over and it's just fun, something different from the norm. So yeah, we've been enjoying this. Danik loves it. Oh, there's another wave coming. Oh no.
Derek, you need to lay down on your back like that. You need to go like that. Woo! Alright, come Derek, come. Come. Go from this side. Go one more time.
Bring it over, Ricky. A moment there, all the way to the back. This was good. It's a bit challenging. But it was good. You like it, Ricky?
Yeah, alright, let's see if they come through for this good manner.
Yeah. Because we follow Danu. Danu doesn't want to stay with us. We have to get out now, Danrig. Where's Mommy? Oh, Mommy gets up as well. Oh, one of them.